The Bernalillo County District Attorney is frustrated tonight after suspects who are supposed to be on ankle monitors are ending up back on the streets without one. News 13's Gabe Chavez joins us tonight with more. Gabe.
Dean, Joey Yakubi is accused of attacking his family. Prosecutors fought to keep him behind bars until trial, but a judge says he didn't pose a threat to the community and released him on an ankle monitor. But Yakubi never got his ankle monitor and immediately returned to the scene of the alleged crime.
But I'm not going to kill somebody. I'm not that stupid.
Joey Yakubi is accused of pulling a gun on his sister and firing a shot right over his mother's head at their Albuquerque home. He was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and the DA's office fought to keep him in jail until trial. But
the judge decided to release him over our objections, but he also said that he would place him on a GPS monitor and keep him in custody until that monitor became available.
But that didn't happen. Yakubi was released from jail, put on a bus from MDC to downtown, and was supposed to report to pretrial services for his ankle monitor. But instead,
he just walked away and, not surprisingly, ended up right back at the home with his mother and his sister.
His mother and sister called 911, saying Yakubi was there and was looking for his guns that had been taken away after the initial case.
How is it possible you guys come in without my notice or stuff? You're taking my stuff from my apartment.
Okay, was it used in the commission of a crime?
What?
Was your gun used in the commission of a crime?
No, this is my second gun. That was the first gun I had.
It doesn't surprise us that he would go back to the home, and frankly, it doesn't surprise me that his primary interest was in getting access to those weapons.
DA Raul Torres says this case highlights just how inadequate GPS monitors can be as an alternative to pretrial detention. But Torres says if the judge is going to release a suspect, then there should be better communication between jail personnel and pretrial services.
I think we got very lucky in this instance, but it should be a wake-up call for everyone.
Torres says there's often a waiting list for GPS monitors, which he says wouldn't happen if they were able to detain more people. He says there needs to be a closer look at the system and make sure everything is being done to keep the community safe.
The criminal justice system doesn't really work well in the honor system. That's by the nature of who we are dealing with. That's why common sense should be the order of the day. That's why the ankle monitor should be placed on this individual before they're ever put on a bus and released back into the community.
Yakubi does not have any prior criminal history. He has a hearing that is set for next week, again in front of Judge Stanley Whitaker, and for an emergency motion to revoke his conditions of release. Dean?
All right, Gabe, thank you. Yakubi is not the only person this month that Judge Whitaker has released on a GPS monitor who has broken the rules. Earlier this month, Ralph Vasquez was supposed to turn himself in to start a 9-year prison sentence, but he cut off his ankle monitor. He tonight is on the run.